THIRTIES, welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. We have a fun, exciting day ahead of us because we're gonna go shopping together. We have a really nice grand mall that is near where we live, maybe about 20 to 25 minutes away by driving. So we're gonna head over there. The primary purpose of us going to the mall today is because I need to trade in and upgrade my Apple Watch and iPad. It's one of the really old models, so I do want to upgrade it to the newest version where it comes with like the nice new Magic Keyboard and everything. I'm also really curious about the new model of the Apple Watch, but one of the main reasons why I want to trade it in is not because it's old, but because I also want the cellular feature on it so that I don't have to have my phone with me. If I have my watch, I can just use my watch as my phone. In addition to all of that, this is kind of a secret, so keep it between you and I for now. I really want to buy Charlie, my husband, a watch from Cartier because he's been looking at the Santos watch for the longest time. I think he's been talking about it for months and months and months. So I kind of want him to shut up. Just kidding. I thought it would be so nice if I were to be able to get this watch for him for 2025, like start of the new year, because he's been working so hard at work and getting his certifications. He's a Salesforce consultant at a consulting firm. So he likes to get all these certifications to really elevate his skills, but also for getting promotions later down the road. It's just easier if you have a lot of certifications. Can I talk? Certifications under your belt. So he's just been studying so hard and I kind of want to treat him to something really nice. The guy doesn't own anything luxury or designer really. So this would be such a nice gift and he's not expecting it at all. I mean, we talked about getting it for him here and there, but not like super seriously. So I don't think he would see it coming. I'm gonna suggest that we go into a watch store and just let him kind of explore because he loves looking at watches anyway. And then I'll kind of like pop the question, I guess. At least that's the plan. So we'll see what happens when we get there. So this is the outfit that I'm going to wear to the mall today. I don't have shoes on yet, which is very typical of me. All of my shoes are downstairs and I can't film downstairs right now because there's some chaos happening in my laundry room. This is the bag that I'm wearing in terms of accessories. I love this purse from Chanel. I've been using this a ton lately, which is very interesting because I feel like I used to be very scared of using this bag out, due to the price point of Chanel handbags in general, but I've been wearing it a ton lately. Like I said, it's been my go-to bag if I want to look nice, but it's still very practical and functional. It's really comfortable to wear because of the crossbody, but you can also put it on your shoulder like this. So it's super cute, love it. And with this kind of mostly black outfit, I think the different texture of the leather works really well. Let's talk about this wrap wool coat. It is one of my favorites from Silk Mason, and it's so comfortable and cozy, but it's not too warm where it makes you feel stuffy or anything. Inside, I just have a long sleeve ribbed turtleneck top from Everlane. I really want to buy more of these in different colors because this is so comfortable, and I'm not the type of person who loves wearing tight-fitting clothing, but this one I can really get on board with. It's super soft and relatively thin, not in a bad way, so that it's perfect for layering. In terms of my bottoms, I'm just wearing my Quince knit skirt. I believe it's either wool or cashmere, so it's super warm and cozy. I thought it went really well with this turtleneck. It just makes the outfit look really elegant and chic, especially with this wool coat. In terms of shoes, I think I'm just gonna wear my black booties like I always do. I'm gonna eat a snack with Charlie before we head out, and we will see you at the mall. Hi.
Hi.
Where should we go first?
Parada?
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 All right, we're at the mall now. I think we're gonna go to a couple of places. So here we go. First stop. So unfortunately, they were out of stock. Like they didn't have any of the styles that I wanted to see.
Nope.
But it's okay. Do you want to look
Let's
at
go
watches?
that way. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. back at home now. Charlie's making a fresh pot of coffee because we are super tired. I feel like we woke up super early today for like a weekend. And I am exhausted after that trip to the mall. There were so many people. I don't know what it is about that mall, but it's always packed. Everyone's in there like sardines. To give you a little update, we did successfully go to the Apple store and I purchased my new iPad, and it didn't come with the keyboard, but I did buy the keyboard that comes with it or that goes with it. I had to purchase it separately, which was annoying, but I feel like it's gonna make a huge difference when I use it, since I hate typing on the screen. I traded in my old iPad so that I could get some credit towards the new one, and then I also did the same thing with my Apple Watch. So I did purchase the new Series 10. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to get Charlie over here so we can talk about something. We'll wait for the coffee to be done. I'm in the middle of doing my makeup and I feel like there is a fuzz or romper's hair on my face and I just cannot identify where it is. It is driving me absolutely crazy right now. While I'm getting ready for the day, I thought I would update you guys on what's going on. Today is Saturday and I feel like I left you hanging for real. I was like in the middle of having a conversation with Charlie and I had this internal battle while I was filming whether or not I wanted to spill the beans in regards to my plans to get Charlie a Cartier watch. I'm trying to keep my voice down so that he doesn't hear. I mean, I don't think he will because he's downstairs studying, but always better to be a little cautious. After I made a big deal about it, I basically changed topics and he totally forgot about what I was trying to have a conversation with him about. So it was fine. I didn't end up telling him that I was planning to get him a watch because I'm still not sure if I want it to be a surprise when I get it for him. Unfortunately, when we went, I was fully prepared to make the purchase, but the sales associate that he is friendly with, he was not working that day, unfortunately, so I just kind of missed out on that opportunity, and I don't have the sales associate's number. He only has it on his phone, so I don't want to ask for it and then it be obvious like what I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try again at a different point. We'll see how it plays out. Today I'm gonna try to have a really productive day because I did absolutely nothing yesterday. I just read my book, played video games, which I've been really into Stardew Valley. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of that game, but I play it on the Switch. It's taken over my life. Like honestly, I have become addicted to it and I'm trying not to indulge too much now because I feel like I've wasted so much time on that game. Typically, I don't let myself do those things because it seems unproductive and I get really guilty feeling unproductive. But this year, I'm like trying to be a little bit more still and slow down and enjoy these things without feeling the guilt of it. I feel like I'm off to a good start because I've spent so much time on that game. At this rate, I'm never going to be able to get my makeup done. So let me fast forward. I have this problem where I cannot multitask. Like, I don't know how other YouTubers do it, like talk at the same time of them doing something. I'm trying to get better because I feel like it's visually just more engaging and you guys aren't just watching me yap without doing anything else. Like there's no other point of interest. So I will practice, but right now I do need to speed this up and get ready. So I will see you after I have my full face on. For today, I decided to do like a little bit of a purpley eyeshadow look. I like it, it's very subtle. I wanted to sit down and show you guys some of the tech items that I upgraded from Apple. I tried to take you guys to Apple with me and I got a little bit of footage, but unfortunately my phone is out of storage. Yeah, I need to do a major digital declutter this weekend before I start my work week next week. That's one of the biggest items on my to-do list right now. Anyway, besides the point. So I did purchase the new iPad with the keyboard and a new Apple Watch. So I wanted to kind of give you an overview of those things. Obviously, this is not like a tech review or anything because I am not an expert in that area, but I thought it would be cool to show you what it looks like. I set it up and everything, already booted it up, and tried my best to put the layout at least in my iPad. I set it up as like a new device instead of moving all of my apps from my old iPad to the new one, because I just wanted a fresh, new, brand new start. Didn't want any of the apps to transfer over because I wanted to make sure that I only have apps on here that I absolutely need for the sake of storage. In terms of the packaging, they simplified everything so much, which is great, less packaging and waste, but this is what the Magic Keyboard came in. It's just a really nice thin box, and I believe, oh, the price is on here. I paid $299 for it, which is absolutely bonkers for a keyboard, but at the same time, it does feel really luxurious and nice. This one is specifically for the iPad Pro 11 inches, which is the iPad that I purchased with the M4 chip, which is, I think, the newest iPad. I think the color that I got it in is called Space Black, but I might be incorrect. They only come in two different colors. One is white, and then the other one is like the darker, almost black color, which is the one that I got, which I'll show you in just a second. And this is the box for the iPad Pro. I purchased the size 256 gigabytes, just the Wi-Fi model, and yeah, it's 11 inches in Space Black. Yeah, so it's really nice. I love how sleek and thin it is. Oh my gosh, I will show you what the iPad first looks like. So this is the iPad. I have it open and in horizontal orientation. I also purchased a film, like the protector for the glass. It's tempered glass because I drop my shit all the time. Like, how thin is that? That's crazy. I think this is the thinnest iPad I've ever owned. These devices just keep on getting smaller and thinner, and it's just amazing. They do have a size up from this, which I believe is the 14 inch. I wanted the smaller one because I needed this to be as portable as possible. The 14 inch I feel like is just too close in size to my actual laptop. And although it is going to be a lot more lighter weight, I just wanted something way smaller than my laptop, because if I have it as close to my laptop, why do I even need it? Like, I can just carry around my laptop, although it's heavier. Anyway, I digress. It's so nice. You can obviously put it in the vertical orientation. My apps are kind of set up in a way that it looks better in the horizontal because I use it the most with the keyboard. And I bought this for my actual business. So I'm only going to use this for my YouTube content, planning and scripting and all of that stuff, but also for my makeup, like bridal business. It's just so much easier to carry this around up and down the stairs with me, and I don't have to bring my actual bulky laptop with me when I travel. So I love that, especially with the keyboard. So good. So let me show you what the keyboard looks like. So this is the keyboard open. So you can see that the iPad will go up on this top portion, and the bottom is the keyboard here. I love how sleek and lightweight this is as well. It doesn't add on too much to the weight of the overall iPad setup, and it comes with a trackpad, which is awesome. This is also super thin, but it also acts as a protector for the iPad, so I didn't have to buy a separate cover for the iPad. So here you will see how it just kind of snaps in place. I don't know if I can, obviously hard to show you with one hand. Okay, so here, it has a magnet, so it just kind of fits perfectly. And the thing that I love about this is that it does tilt, so you can kind of adjust the angle slightly for your viewing purposes. Obviously, you can go ahead and close it, and it's literally like a mini laptop. I am very impressed. I'm sure you can find a different keyboard to go with your new iPad. I think I saw some online, and they even look cuter, like aesthetically. You can get them in different colors, but I personally really like this one, although it's a little fingerprinty, as you can see. It doesn't bother me too much. I mean, if you want something that won't leave as many prints on here, get the white color. But I really like it. It's very sleek and, like I said, super portable, which is exactly what I needed for the purpose of having a iPad. In addition to these, I did get the new Apple Watch as well. My older Apple Watch was about 2 to 3 years old, which is pretty young still, and it worked perfectly fine. The performance was great, but I decided that I want an Apple Watch that is cellular friendly. When I am on makeup gigs and stuff like that, I sometimes forget my phone, honestly. It's happened to me once before, and Charlie literally had to drive to the venue to drop off my phone because he had no other way to contact me. And if I have an Apple Watch that is connected to my cellular service, then I wouldn't need my iPhone to be able to make calls and text and all of that stuff. So I did get the smaller size. I believe it's the 42 millimeters. And I'm trying to see if I can, yeah, you can customize the face of it and everything. The thing that I noticed about this Apple Watch is that it is super, super responsive, and the connection, like the iCloud connection and with the data from my phone, it is a lot more smooth and seamless than my older one, which I'm really, really happy about because I feel like whenever I didn't wear my watch for a little bit, the connection was just off. Like I would have new text messages that would show up on my phone, but not on my Apple Watch. Wow, can I speak? So that was just not ideal. Obviously, I needed to be like in real time synced, and this is so much better. The battery life is actually really impressive. It charges super fast as well. So I've been tracking my sleep with it, which is very enlightening. It's super insightful to look at the data. It shows you like when you're awake and when you fall asleep, what stage of sleep you're in, like REM versus whatever the other terms are. And it's just so interesting to look at those. So yeah, I've been loving wearing the Apple Watch again, and I'm sure when I start working out, getting back on that track, then it'll also be super nice to have. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep these for about 2 years before I upgrade again. And obviously you do not need to upgrade your tech gear that frequently. I think 2 years is a very short amount of time to have your tech items. But for me, who work a lot on my computer, and these devices really do help optimize my workflow when it comes to my businesses and just life in general. It just helps me really be efficient with my processes and editing and all of that stuff that I do online. It's about noon right now, so I'm gonna have to eat. And then once I do that, I'm gonna film a sit-down video of all of my best and worst luxury, not just luxury, but just purchases in general of 2024. After filming that, I'm gonna have to edit the video and then get it ready for publishing. On top of all of that, it is the beginning of 2025, so I'm gonna have to start my bookkeeping for my business expenses and taxes. I hate this time of the year for that. We'll see if I actually get to it because it's a lot of work. I'm probably gonna have to dedicate a couple of hours to it, or maybe like even half a day to get all of those things organized and documented. This is the ugly side of owning a business. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Good morning, friends. It is Sunday and I'm so sad because tomorrow I go back to work. I'm like dreading it so much. All right, well, we are getting ready for the day. I woke up relatively early today, considering what I did last night. I went to karaoke with a bunch of friends for a friend's birthday, and it was just so fun. And I had a blast. We just sang literally all night until like 1:30 a.m. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I just woke up at like 8:30. I just took a shower and I'm about to get my face ready to head out the door and meet my friend Courtney. I'm just gonna do like a really simple, kind of more natural looking makeup look today because I really don't want to paint my face to the fullest. I'm a little lazy and I just want to look fresh but not like too done up, and I don't need to put on a lot of makeup anyway. I'm just seeing my friend. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit more about making friends as an adult because the friends that I went to karaoke with yesterday are origin story, is that like a thing, or our like introduction was just so funny and just the most organic meeting that you could ever imagine. Oh, I love the skin tint. It looks so natural and just like your skin, like it really honestly feels like you have nothing on, and the texture is just so plush. Basically, Charlie and I on a whim went to Craft House. It's a kind of like a pub restaurant, like brewery type of place, and it's really close to our house. They usually hold like open mic karaoke night every Wednesday. So we just decided to go because I wanted to practice more of my singing, get used to singing like in front of a crowd and get over my stage fright because I have a really bad stage fright when it comes to singing. And I don't know where it really stems from. I mean, I have anxiety in general, Lord knows, but I don't know what it is about singing on stage that like really freaks me out. So I can do it, but I need the lyrics because I will forget it if I get super nervous. So having the lyrics in front of me really helps. But anyway, that is besides the point. So we went and we were just casually hanging out, just the two of us. We had a couple drinks because I needed to calm down my nerves a little bit. I sang a couple songs, which was really fun. And at the end of the night, my friend, well, she wasn't my friend at the time, but this girl named Kat and her husband Nick came up to us before we left, and she was like, oh my gosh, like you're such a good singer. We need to hang out. Can we be friends? And she asked me for my number. So I immediately gave my number to her, and I'm so glad that I did because we are now really, really good friends. And she is so cool, such a kind, genuine person. And I feel like the way that we met and connected is just like hilarious. Ever since that encounter, we've been like texting back and forth and like getting to know each other. We went to a couple of coffee shops before we started hanging out with larger groups. All that to say, I'm just so glad that I had my mind open and kind of like let that sort of interaction happen because sometimes I can be a little bit standoffish when it comes to like new people, and not because I'm trying to be like rude or like anything like that. I'm not like the best when it comes to like big groups and certain social situations. Honestly, making new friends as an adult is such a difficult challenge, but when you are successful, you just meet the best people who are like on the same page as you, who are willing to give the same amount of effort, invest into the new friendship, because I feel like that is the hardest part. It's really common for people to not put in the same amount of effort at the beginning, especially when like you're not the initiator, right? But when it does happen, when you vibe really well and your energies are really aligned, and I don't know, I just feel like there's something so special about that genuine connection. Like, you're an adult, you probably already have your core group of friends. I just think it's really special when you are able to make those connections even when you have everything like established already, because it shows the amount of respect that you have for each other, and you're meeting each other in the middle. You're not becoming friends out of convenience. Like, obviously it's not convenient to make friends as an adult. You already have so many responsibilities, you're limited on time, resources, all of that stuff. So I think it's just very meaningful when you're able to find people like that. So anyway, that was like really long-winded, but I truly feel grateful for last year. Like, when I think back to 2024, I made some really amazing new friendships, which is like, I just like never thought that I would be in that position or that I would be able to experience that. And there's like something so fulfilling about it. I don't know, it just like makes me really happy. The friend that I'm meeting up with today at a coffee shop, we're going to Foundation Coffee in Fairfax, Virginia. It is a new coffee shop that I went once, and the place was so cute and spacious. I really want to do like a working day there because they do have Wi-Fi and a really nice open space for you to have a table to yourself and just like focus on your work. I want to do that more in 2025 because I feel like I do get in these like slumps at home because I do work from home majority of the time, and it just kind of gets unmotivating. I think switching up your work environment is really important, especially when you feel kind of like burnt out. You just need like inspiration, a change of pace. Switching up your work location is like the easiest way of doing that. I'm getting like really sidetracked, sorry, but I'm meeting up with my friend Courtney, and she's one of my friends that I made as like a young adult. I think we were like 23 or 22 or something. It was at my first company, my first big girl job, and she used to work there, but we met at a bike studio, like cycling studio, and we became accountability partners when it came to working out and things like that. And it was just like so fun. She has like the best personality, super fun, energetic, and I can talk with her for hours and it just like it doesn't get any boring. I feel like the friendships that I've maintained and have now, I met all of them as like a full-grown adult. Like, I don't have a lot of friends from like my elementary school, middle school, high school days, not even college. I think I'm only friends with one person from college still. College was just not not it. I feel like I am at my peak when it comes to friendships. Your 30s is like when you really realize like what you bring to the table when it comes to friendships and what you will tolerate and what you expect from other people, and just have like healthier boundaries and having that mutual understanding and respect for each other. It's super important to have those types of people in your life, I think. I want to take more footage of me like being outside with my friends and stuff like that, but my phone is out of storage, like I said a million times already in this video, but I literally cannot access my phone's camera. So sorry, I'm gonna declutter my phone today, so hopefully that won't be a problem in the next vlog, but sorry this was kind of like a little bit more static, a lot of sit down, a lot of talks, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. All right, I'm heading out, but I wanted to show you guys my outfit really quick. So this wool jacket is the only coat from Aritzia. My favorite black wool coat ever. It's like perfection to me. And then on the inside, I also have a sweater, this striped sweater from Aritzia as well. It's on the longer side, so it's very warm, keeping me cozy on this very wintry day. I think we're supposed to have like a snowstorm coming in about 24 hours, I think. Literally tomorrow, I think it's supposed to snow at least like 5 to 6 inches or something. So I'm actually looking forward to it because I love snow. I think it's like really beautiful, but I'm glad that I'll be staying at home. For the pants, I just have my Everlane straight leg pants. These are the cheeky jeans. And for shoes, I'm probably just gonna wear my Everlane pointy heeled boots. For my purse, I just have my new Jacquemus. This bag is the newest bag in my collection, and I just whipped it out for today. It's so cute. I love it. It is suede. I've been wanting a suede bag for so long, but a review on this bag will be coming soon, I think in about a couple weeks, because I need to test it out first. But I just think this is so chic with a lot of my winter outfits. So that's the outfit of the day. I think this is going to be the end of today's vlog. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Before we part ways, if you need something else to watch, definitely go ahead and check out this previous video right here. I would love for you to stay a little longer. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.